What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of The Wood Rat. I know it's been a while. Been on a little bit of a hiatus lately. As you know, we worked on the Yerf Dog off-road buggy. Had a lot of fun with that. Kind of tied me up for a little while. So we're going to get back to making some videos. Of course, we're going to get back into the woodworking because that's what we do. But you guys seem to enjoy the reviews that I do on a lot of the tools and stuff that I buy quite a bit. So I bought a few new tools lately, and we're going to go over those and give those a review. The one that we're going to go over today is a 18 gauge brad nailer from WEN again. I started buying these earlier in the year, and I'm going to tell you what, I have had no complaints whatsoever so far. I am more than pleased with the quality of their tools and their equipment, and especially pleased with the cost. They're actually one of the cheapest ones when you go looking on like Amazon or whatnot. That's where I bought a lot of my stuff from. And the price, for what you get for the price, it's unbelievable. So let's get this thing opened up and check it out. Now, the reason I bought a new brad nailer is I've had one that I've used for years, and it's been really good to me. It only holds up to, I think, 1.25 inches brads. But the reason I've held on to it so long and like it so much is that it's really short, and I can get in really tight spaces with it. It's an Airstream brand, and again, I've tried to find where to buy another one similar to this. I have looked and looked and looked and looked, and I cannot find another Airstream. I don't know if they're not making them anymore. So I tried to find the shortest one I could find, and that ended up being a WEN, which I was more than happy to find out. So but this thing just started hanging up and having issues, so I decided to go ahead and get another one. So that's the reason why we got another brad nailer. Okay, back again. As you can hear, roaring in the background was the propane heater. I've been having a little trouble with that lately. Probably going to end up having to buy another one of those as well. So where were we? Yeah, so that's the reason why I'm buying a new brad gun. So it's super cold here. It's like 20 degrees, and it's actually snowing a little bit outside, which is unusual for Tennessee. So nice to look at, but it is cold in here in the shop, as you can tell by the jacket that I still have on, which I normally do not. So let's take a look at this thing. And they always have these things packaged up really well too. That's one other thing I like about them too, is they're packaged really well. They've got this thing inside of cardboard, inside of bubble wrap, inside of another box. So get this thing ripped out of here. It's not too heavy. Of course, it weighs a little bit more than this, but I like it. It's got a comfortable grip to it. As you see the difference, though, that's the only thing I was a little disappointed with, was the difference in height. I really wanted one as short as this one, but I just couldn't find one. So this is a 18 gauge brad nailer. Holds up to 2 inch. I think it goes from 3/8 to 2 inch. So I like the button, quick release button. Another nice feature on this one, it has a window to let you know, to where you can see where you're at as far as brads go. A lot of nailers don't have that. It can be frustrating when you're nailing something, you're in the middle of nailing something that you're holding, and you go to fire, and next thing you know, you're firing blanks, and now you have to let go of what you're doing, load the gun back up, and then reset. It can be kind of frustrating. So It's nice. It's got a good feel to it, a good grip. My only concern, I've seen this before, is they have a rubber grip that is slid over here, and it feels great. It gives you a nice grip, and you know it does feel really nice. But from past experience with a lot of other brad nailers, that can tend to either ride up or ride back and bunch up and get real uncomfortable. Next thing you know, you're trying to shoot some WD-40 in there and working it back in position, and it can be frustrating. Another thing that's nice, it does already come with a fitting. As a lot of you who buy tools may know, sometimes they do not come with a fitting, and you have to buy your own fitting to put in there. So it has the quick opening here on the front. So if it was to jam up, you can quickly open that like that and throw your brads on the floor. And unjam it, and then pop it right back. Because some of the older ones they can be frustrating. This one's like that. If it jams up, you have to take an Allen wrench and undo these Allens here, pull them out, unjam it, and put it back together. A little frustrating. So yeah, it's got that feature on there. The window on it. Nice, quick, easy slide release. Of course, it has a nice safety. They all come with the safety on them nowadays. So, but we're going to get this thing hooked up and use it a little bit and see what she does. Inside the box, of course, is your warranty and your user manual. Also came with Allen wrenches too, if you need to work on it for any reason. A bottle of oil, always, guys, always. Every now and again, drop some lube into your guns and keep them oiled and keep them working. That's how I've had this gun so long right here. I've had this thing so long, I do not even remember where I bought this thing. But it's been a good gun. I've had it for a long time because of that reason. Because I continually lube up the tools and keep them working well. So they were nice enough to give you some brads to start with as well. Appears to be a variety pack. Oh, and it appears to be open. Okay, we'll pick those up in a little bit. But yeah, so they give you a little bit of everything. You got some 3/8, some 3/4, looks like 1 inch, probably 1 1/4, and 2 inch. So pretty nice. All right, let's get this thing hooked up, and we'll grab a piece of wood and fire it a few times. And okay, got us an air hose. Hook this thing up. I just threw in some, I think they're 1.8" brad nails that I have, just to see what she'll do. That's pretty nice. It drives it pretty good. Sounds like it's got a good amount of power. Does good with the rapid fire. Not that, I mean, how many times you really rapid fire like that, but I like that because it didn't jam up on me. I'll have to read the user's manual, but I believe by looking at it, this adjustment here is some type of adjustment on your, yeah, it would appear it's some type of adjustment on the safety. Let's see we'll give it a couple cranks to see what she does. Seems to move the safety up and down. not really sure what the reason for that would be. If you guys know, let me know. I don't know it all. So, okay. There we go. I learned something new today. It actually moves, it adjusts the safety on there, and it moves it up and down, and the further out you move it, and it's actually adjusting the depth that it's driving that brad nail. So, yeah, see, they're right there at the top. Now me, I like to sink them in a fairly good amount, because I always go back and put him up. So, nice feature. So, you know, this one here does not have that. It always sank them pretty good, plenty for me, but it didn't have the adjustment. So, it seems to work really well. Obviously, I'll have to use it for a good while to let you know how dependable it is. So, like all the other tools that I've done a review on, I'll probably end up doing not so much a part 2, but basically just doing another video to let you know how reliable all these tools have been. But so far from what I've seen, you cannot go wrong with WEN tools. And the other thing I like about them too, they're made in America. Made right here in America, in Illinois. You just, for the price and the quality, you can't go wrong. I have not come across anything I haven't been pleased with. I bought a bandsaw, a dust collection system, a belt sander, and now the brad nailer. And so far, I'm tickled with all of them. So, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. We're out.